Hello again. Welcome back to The Nexus, where we keep you connected to Tomoka. If you still got shoe boxes to turn in, not to be dramatic or anything, but you're almost out of time, bring them to the front office so we can get those squared away. It was a big month this month, so let's get right into it with a recap from Halloween.
Hi, I'm Shelby, and I work in the kids ministry here at Tomoka. In John 15:11, Jesus says, "These things have I spoken unto you, that my joy might remain in you, and that your joy might be full." For 2 hours on our campus, the language of joy was served through dunk tanks, balloon animals, a rock wall, too many trunks to count, free food, foam, so much foam, and snow cones from a hamster wheel, self-powered by sheer excitement. Jesus encompassed our campus, and we were a light, drawing many who did not know us before. Seekers asked questions and learned of Saturday services and opened doors to the community. Our mission was to love, point to the one who created it all, and to show up as he called us to. Bringing only our yes, our talents and abilities, he saw fit to give each one of us. Down to the last piece of candy, this community was served, volunteers poured out, and a church was a bright light. A city on a piece of land on Hand Avenue. Joy won this Halloween, and for that we are so grateful.
My name is Teresa Owings. I'm the accounting assistant. Every day is different. Usually it's some kind of reports, projects. We process the deposits in the finance office and just lots of calculations and reports and that kind of thing. What I love about my job is that I get to, first off, work in a great ministry here at Tomoka with all the staff and different activities that are going on. And I get to do the behind the scenes work that promotes and supports the church's mission. Spiritually, I love working on staff. It keeps me immersed and it keeps me very focused on what my job as a Christian is, which is to promote Jesus and to support the work of the church.
Tomoka, my name is Chad Holmes. I'm the campus pastor of the new Smyrna Beach location that we're about to launch after the beginning of the year.
Hey folks, my name is Kyle Holmgren and I am your campus pastor for Bunnell.
We're located at 3838 Florida Highway 44, just there at New Smyrna, where 44 and Tomoka Farms Road intersect.
I am super excited to be launching that campus at 305 North Palmetto Street. That's at Bunnell Elementary School. We're going to be starting service in the cafetorium there. Some pretty exciting things with the partnership with the school.
The campus sits on 15 acres, just a ton of potential of what can be housed there on that property. Has multiple buildings to house the youth, the kids, the adults, Bible studies, all the above. It's got a stock pond. It's got a huge back area that's completely open for cookouts, bonfires, camping events, and just a ton of potential and growth. It also has a disc golf course that's ready, up and running, and open to everybody to come out and play.
Some really great things coming out of Bunnell we got a baptism from Levi Bear, the grandson of Annette Perry. He was our first baptism and we haven't even launched yet. So just some really amazing things that God's doing in the community. Not only that, but we've launched some groups. So we have a young adults group that meets every Wednesday, a men's group every Thursday, and a women's group every Monday. God's just continuing to work on the hearts and minds of the people there.
So where this campus sits at, there's just a ton of potential for growth of the kingdom. We're not far from Venetian Bay that has thousands of homes and units that are in it. That's honestly just an untapped place for the kingdom to be able to be spread, the love of God to be shown, and people to be able to come to this campus to worship God, to experience God, and to really start their journey in a solid foundation with Christ.
So I'm super excited to be launching at Bunnell Elementary School in the cafetorium starting February 4th. We have a soft service also planned that's internally communicated January 21st. So I hope to see you there.
So I feel the future of this campus is going to be many different areas because of all the things it has to offer. We'll pull from many different cultures, many different backgrounds, many different times to hang out. But some of those are going to be food banks that people can come to, not only just to get food, but also that we can minister to, pray with, reach out to those people. Also just different avenues of worship where people can experience God in different avenues of sitting outside, around a bonfire, campfire, praising Jesus, or in the sanctuary, just praising Jesus and lifting his name as they become more mature in their walk with God.
To close out this month's edition of The Nexus, here's a special message from Pastor Joe in Egypt. Wait, before you go, don't forget to like and subscribe if you want to be notified when The Nexus comes out. Okay, sorry, you can go now. Peace.
Hey everybody, Pastor Joe coming to you from somewhere in the middle of Cairo. We'll get a shot of the whole team here in just a minute. We just wanted you to know that we're all doing well. Everything is very, very calm here in Egypt. We got all the supplies, the materials, the resources on the ground. Some of them are already being distributed. We'll help distribute some of those ourselves. We'll be out in the churches teaching and preaching. But everything's great. We flew right down the Euphrates Valley, right over Baghdad, right over the Tower of Babel, right past Esther and Daniel and Iran. It was pretty amazing. But now we're in a church. When the Holy Family was in Egypt, they would have kept moving because Herod wants to kill them. So we're going to spend a little bit of time visiting some of these churches, praying in these churches. But this is one of the churches. We'll show you the cave in a minute where Joseph and Mary and Jesus stayed. But right up above me, Stephen, can you get a shot of the, you see that? I just wanted to point this out, the Lord's Supper. Da Vinci's is a little bit off, but Jesus did say, and this proves it, that everybody that wants to be in the picture should get on this side of the table.
Sing a song or...
No, you don't want me to sing.
Hello.
This is the well that the Holy Family drank from, minus the PVC. That comes over here if you want to drink out of it. And now we're going down into a cave that they stayed in.
Okay, guys, we are northeast of Cairo right now. We're in the largest training center, one of 7 of our seminary training buildings around the nation of Egypt. We have 7 campuses. We've graduated 900 people, primarily with masters and PhDs. The room I'm in right now has the first complete Arabic commentary. Every book of the Bible has Arabic scholars who have translated it, who have done research, have put together commentaries, and you're looking at about 2,500 copies of each one. And to give you an idea, like some of them, I think Jeremiah's like 2,000 pages. That gives you an idea how big some of this work is. But in the history of Christianity, you are looking at the definitive Bible commentary to help people be teachers, preachers, whatever they're doing in the local churches. So we sell these. They're paid for. We paid for everything as a mission, but we sell them at a very discounted rate to students so that they can build a library and have these resources. Let me just tell you a little bit about this training center. This was actually built at exactly the same time that Tomoka's new worship center was built. And we were a major contributor. We tithed off of our capital campaign. Our building cost $10 million, and this one cost $1 million. It's 50,000 square feet. Ours is 52,000 square feet. There's rooms here for people to come and stay. They spend 2 or 3 weeks here at a time to study. The classrooms are all over here. You can see how big this facility is. But when we raised our money, I think we raised about 3.5 million. I can't really remember, 9 years ago or so, whenever that was. And we tithed off of that money because God gets the first 10%. And about 350,000 of this $1 million building, Tomoka, has the investment in it. And you're probably about 50% of those commentaries you paid to have those printed as well. So again, Tomoka, well done. I just wanted you to see what you're investing in.